What is going on, everybody? I'm Jabby Kawai, joined by Achara Kirk.
What's up?
Continuing forward with One Piece, the One Piece.
It's just One Piece.
The One Piece of awesome. And so, thanks so much for joining us again. We are continuing forward with episode 7. This one is called The Girl with the Sawfish Tattoo, a obvious play on dragonfish tattoo.
Yeah, definitely. The girl with the dragon fruit tattoo.
The dragon fruit tattoo.
Haha!
So if you're watching on YouTube, you're seeing a cut-down version of our reaction, as we are only allowed to show a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you'd like to watch the entire thing with us, no cuts, no interruptions, head over to our Patreon page or become a member of this channel so that you can get access to the full uncut reaction. You'll just need your own Netflix subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown sync, and it's like you're watching it with 2 of your favorite buddies from the internet. Ooh. If you're watching on Patreon or memberships already, thanks so much for supporting us here. You are awesome. If you're watching on YouTube, you're still awesome, but need you to hit the subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications. Pretty please vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Here we go.
Oh, dolphins, my fave. It's a good sign, I think, if dolphins are swimming with you.
5 degrees starboard.
Yeah, it's the other starboard, Captain Shitastic.
Thought clowns were supposed
God.
to be funny.
What was that?
I know Luffy made a deal with you to find Arlong Clown. But if this is another one of your tricks...
What are you gonna do?
Bleed on me?
Whoa, wait, whoa.
Oh, just drop you in the bottom of the ocean.
You want your map back? I want my body.
How do we know you're not leading us to a trap?
Zoro, buddy. Uttermont's pirates, right? Oh, there once was a girl with tangerine hair. Stole my map and let me strand it some. The crooked young lass, but you can't deny she had a spectacular.
That's pretty good.
You mean the effects?
No, the sea shanty.
Nami made her choice.
You don't know why?
The only thing I want to hear from you at the dinner special, you don't know Nami.
Sounds like you don't know her very well either, Mosshead.
I'm sure Nami has some reasons.
Mosshead.
Because his hair's green.
Ah.
I just need to hear it for myself.
Land ho!
That must be fun to say.
Yeah. That's cute. It's a tangerine grove.
Oh, flashback.
Yeah, I told you we'd get to hear her story.
Who wouldn't want to live in a world where you're naturally born with all kinds of wild colors coming out of your head?
Aw.
Nami, it's your turn. Nami.
Nami. Nami.
Oh.
Your
Ooh.
bet.
That guy's got a set of lips on him.
I know.
500. Any day now.
I'm thinking.
What's the matter? Can't count any higher than 5?
Ooh.
All in.
All in.
Straight. 10 high.
Whoa, she cheated.
Uh-oh.
You're a liar. And you're a cheat.
You know we don't lie about money on this crew.
Ah.
Right, game's over.
I didn't know that was a rule.
Arlong wants a word.
I'll be back for the rest of your berry later.
We'll make sure you get everything.
See, she cheated.
Oh my god.
She gonna save him?
No, why would she? Until they arrive. Oh, was she kept captive there?
Or she just likes chains.
Yeah, because, you know, sometimes chains and whips do excite you.
Yeah, women are just into strange things I don't understand.
Huh, so maybe she always wanted to travel.
Or she just likes maps.
They had day-old biscuits in the bakery today. Half price, but they taste just the same. What's that?
Nothing.
You don't look sus at all.
Yeah.
Where did you get the book, Nami?
I took it from the bookstore.
Why would you do that?
Oh.
Because I wanted it.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
Okay, I didn't have any money. I hate eating tangerines every day. I hate wearing Nojiko's hand-me-downs. I hate being poor!
We may not have much, But we have a roof over our heads and we love each other. That's what makes us a family.
No, we're not a real family. No, Chico's not my sister, and you're not even my mom.
Whoa.
Oh boy. Ouchie douchie. Wow.
The day I found you and Nochiko, my unit had been dispatched to engage a band of pirates in the Oika Kingdom.
Oh, a marine.
I thought I was gonna die. When I saw you,
Oh.
I knew I had to live. I had to live so I could take care of you.
How did you know?
I just knew.
Oh, stop with the sad music.
Stop manipulating my emotions. I don't like it. I told you in episode 1, this show is going to get dark.
I know.
You're like, no, it's happy. It's all happiness all the time. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that's what it was made out of.
Yeah, they were made out of tangerines the whole time.
We have a deal, don't we?
Yeah.
What's the deal?
Fishmen will rule the East Blue. And then on to the Grand Line.
Yeah, I think the Marines might have something to say about that.
Marines can be bought and sold. And once they've outlived it, don't forget all your hard work. You have a special place in my empire.
I better.
I have another job for you in the meantime. One of the villages is late with their tribute payment.
Which one?
Coco Village.
Uh-oh.
I'm not exactly welcome there. Can't you send Koby or Chu?
No. This job requires a human touch.
Are you the one that said that she looks like one of the ex-girlfriends in Scottie Pippen Saves the World?
No, I thought that a character looked like an ex-boyfriend, not an ex-girlfriend.
Oh.
But are you thinking of Kim, Scott Pilgrim's ex-girlfriend?
I guess.
We need to speak to the owner of the establishment.
I'm afraid the chef is busy. My apologies, of course. We'll be right with you.
Oh, they cleaned up quite well.
Yeah, but the tables in the middle are gone.
A little late to the party, aren't we?
I always wondered what happened to the infamous Red Leg Zeff.
So, do you know this man?
Only by reputation. Captain of the Cook Pirates.
Yeah, well, those days are far behind me. I'm retired. I'm a chef now. And the only thing under my command is this restaurant.
But are your crimes retired?
I need some information
You know?
about a young pirate who was here recently. Name of Luffy.
I can't help you.
Oh, you'll remember this one. Straw hat, always running his big mouth.
Oh, God.
No, I'm drawing a blank. But how about a meal in the house? I've got a dozen T-bone steaks and a busted cooler.
We have information.
That steak.
Medium rare?
More rare than medium.
Huh?
I guess he is like Luffy. He's like, a meal?
Oh, yeah, there's consistency there.
I will take it. Well, dang.
Who could have done this? Maybe I should head back and make sure the mayor's secure.
You are such a bitch.
Please, everyone. We don't have much time. We're short again this month.
Is it enough?
What happened to his face?
Have time to get some more?
No.
Uh-oh.
You don't.
Oh, shit. What a fancy coincidence.
Oh. I was like, she does look familiar.
You got a lot of moisture in your face, yeah?
What happened? You were sisters.
Got something for me?
You got something for me?
Why is he dressed like M. Bison?
I'm sorry I took the map took.
And you promised to never steal again.
I promise.
All right, here you go. He gives the book back to her, right?
Yeah.
You're not a bad kid, Nami. You just did a bad thing.
Yeah. That's the difference.
Everyone! Pirates! They're attacking the village! Help!
What's going on?
Everyone, there's pirates! There's pirates!
Uh-oh.
Citizens of Coco Village! This town belongs to me!
Oh.
Ah.
Well, that's crazy.
And it was just left like that? That's...
Yeah, I know. Like, no one tried to... Oh.
Oh, that
okay.
answers the question? I also want that book.
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
This is where I belong.
I don't believe that. This is not you.
No, this isn't the me you want me to be.
If you need our help.
No, I don't need any of you.
Yeah, you do.
Arlong wanted the map, and I conned you into getting it for me. I was never part of your stupid crew.
No.
Take the rest of these clowns and sail away from here. I never want to see you again.
You're lying.
Well, she's lying to protect them.
Yeah, I know.
You don't know women. They never say what they mean.
Yes.
Tell me why the cook gets to have
Don't you guys get it? She's...
Why is Sanji the one that understands?
Because he's a womanizer. He gets it. He's like Jasper. Jasper's my high school friend. He understood.
Scar guy.
Scar guy. What a way to call someone.
I'm Monkey D. Luffy. I'm a pirate.
Hunter. We're here to collect Arlong's bounty.
You? I've seen men twice your size.
We just want to talk to her.
Trust me, you don't. But if it'll get you out of my town, try the house down that road, on the edge of the Tangerine Grove.
I wonder if it sucked walking around in that suit all day long.
Bring the boat around if we don't want to walk all the way back.
Usopp's just like trying to find reasons to not be there.
And he's also wearing dress shoes.
Yeah, he's fancy.
They're not made for this kind of terrain. I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
I feel for the guy.
You need to calm down.
Turn around and leave. Now.
That's what I've been saying.
Let's start with Nami. Seems you know her very well.
She's a thief with no conscience. And when there's no more left to take, she leaves and doesn't turn back.
She's our friend.
She doesn't have any friends.
My sister doesn't have any friends.
Sister.
The sooner you guys realize that, the better.
Sisters. That makes sense. Both as beautiful as each other.
Oh my God.
You're not special. And I can't help you.
How about a meal?
What?
Huh?
He's the best cook in the East Blue. You never tasted anything better in your life. Usopp's word. We have a little dinner, a little conversation.
He knows that a way to a woman's heart is through her stomach.
What? Oh,
yeah.
I was like, how did they make that out of tangerines?
It was time to stop. I took my choice. There's a new generation and they're coming up. It's their time now. Like hell it is.
Let go, old man. Shark attack.
Oh my gosh, that looks like a growth. You gotta get that checked out, dude.
Some fish have them. I've seen goldfish with like bulbous heads.
What is his species supposed to be?
I don't know.
With the antennas.
But is she the only human in this whole group? That's what I was like, I don't see any other humans in the crew.
Provided they paid the tribute in full.
That's what we need to talk about. That and the terms of our deal.
Oh, I'm serious, Nami. Have a drink. Relax.
Oh boy. Trouble is about to start.
I hear troubling news from Gosa. Seems they've recently been raided by pirates.
So terrible.
There are other reports as well.
It almost sounded like he was burping when he said it. Terrible. Those ears.
I know.
Times are changing. It's getting harder than ever to cover up your tracks.
Nami?
Wow. You're dead. I don't know.
What's going on?
Get in.
Mom!
She dead. She's dead.
Yeah, she's dead. I mean, she's not there anymore.
Maybe she survived and died of old age.
Tribute is 100,000 berry per adult.
Whoa.
Not even 10,000? How much is it? Okay.
Oh. Did he see her? Oh.
How many people live here?
Only one. No record of any family.
Say you were feeding the neighbors' kids.
Yeah. Say you're having like.
How many people live here?
Say you had some guests.
Wait, he said per adult. She's got 2 kids.
I have 2 daughters.
You'll have to pay for them. 50,000 berry each.
I gave you everything I had.
Too bad for you. It ain't enough.
Oh.
The money. Will you take it as tribute for my daughters?
No, Mom, you can't.
Oh, shit.
Mom, no. Mom, no.
Nami.
Oh my god, make the kids look away or something.
He got a dose of info he wasn't ready for. Zoro's used to this.
Zoro's like, tragedy? I know about it.
Yeah. How many
that was
people...
pretty awful, though, to
Yeah.
see your mother, like, he didn't even have the decency to be like, take the children outside or take her outside.
But we don't know how much death Luffy's actually dealt with.
Exactly.
It hasn't been expressed yet in the show.
How do you know she's not one of Arlong's crew?
Same way I knew you weren't gonna kill me when I cut you down from that cross. Same way I knew about Usopp and Sanji.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Why does he have such an issue with him? Why does he hate Sanji so much?
Listen, maybe he's just jealous. He's like, there's not enough room for too many handsome people on the crew, okay?
We had a fair deal.
It's not easy keeping Marine patrols out of the area.
They're isolated.
And with your increase in activity...
Inside a closed room.
Yeah.
It'd be a shame if word of this got back to Marine headquarters.
You're very confident, sir.
I guess it's just the price of doing business.
You're a lot smarter than people give you credit for.
That wasn't very nice to say.
Everybody is a fool. A government dog to an inferior master. I serve no man.
Mm-hmm.
I can accept the terms of our usual deal.
Yeah. Oh?
Just give it all
Just
back.
leave, yeah, just leave him all the money and leave with your life.
Keep your ears.
You're smarter than people give you credit for.
Yeah, how's that feel? Off you go.
And what about our deal, Arlong?
What about it?
I have the money.
Oh, freedom.
100 million berry.
Wow.
Bring the money to me by sunrise, and I'll consider the matter closed.
Really? You think he's honorable?
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I think he probably realizes that she's more valuable. Probably doesn't want to lose her.
Bring Nesumi back in here. Go.
Bring who?
Nasumi?
Nasumi.
Maybe there's a way for the rat to earn some extra berry after all.
Oh.
Oh, to steal it from her? That's not honor.
No.
That's deception.
What are you doing? Buying you a drink? You're welcome.
He needs a haircut.
Not wrong, Judy. Oh, come on.
They got a little bond going on. This is interesting.
I still don't know why Garp is such a bug up his ass about this straw hat.
Don't tell him anything. Yeah.
2 more.
2 more? What? What?
Don't get drunk and start having a loose tongue, my friend.
Oh, that's exactly what's going to happen. He doesn't like keeping secrets, it seems like.
Is this really what we're supposed to be doing?
What are you talking about?
Maybe the Straw Hat Pirates aren't the villains that the Marines are making them out to be.
Oh.
Thought it was going to take a lot more liquor to bring out your mutinous side.
It just seems like if we keep making the same mistakes, nothing's ever going to change.
Yeah.
All right. Out with it. You know something.
He knows.
Yeah. He's a lot smarter than we give
Obviously, he's
him
grandfather.
credit for. Oh my god.
Oh, he said it.
Stop.
Of all the things I thought you were going to say, that wasn't even on the list.
Should have known from the way they both love meat. Must have been hard growing up with a dad like Axel Morgan.
I am nothing like that straw hat.
Fellow with a straw hat came through here the other day.
Oh.
Do you know where he was
Always
heading?
the bartender.
You're chatty.
The bartender knows everything for the right price.
What's it worth to you?
Yeah, of course.
Kid special. Reminds me of another pirate we knew back in our glory days. Don't say. Not saying it's gonna make it less true.
Are you kidding? I guess that makes sense. No one's got issues with pirates.
Yeah.
And look what happened to him. Executed. Skewered by Marine pole arms.
Oh.
Yeah, but you were right there.
I thought he was talking about him for a second. I thought he was saying he was a pirate back in the day.
I don't want the boy to
I got
suffer
so
the same
excited.
fate.
He stood up for Baratier when we were attacked. I might be out the game, but I still live by the code.
What's the code? You don't give up pirates who help you?
Thank you for the meal.
Yeah. Bartenders don't
I got
have the
tricked.
same code.
I got tricked bad.
They set a course immediately for the Konomi Islands.
Aye, sir.
Go.
You have to know when it's time to let them go.
Yeah.
Change is coming whether you want it or not. It's their turn now.
I agree.
We'll see about that.
No, I thought that maybe you were like, because like maybe Gold Roger is Luffy's dad, but then why would Garp like be there for the execution of his own son?
Because he's so much about the law.
These are smoke bombs. Smoke? That's rich. Makes you think of how long it's been since I've had any smoked fish.
Where's it gonna go? You don't have a stomach.
Ah, screw you guys! Arlong's gonna bite the shit out of you anyway.
New guy shuts up the clown head.
How is that?
Normally, when someone says, he reminds me of a certain someone I used to know, they're talking about the person they're talking to. That's why I got tricked.
Oh, I see.
Classically, that's how you use that line.
No, he said someone we both used to know.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah.
Well, even then.
You have no idea what I think.
Whoa.
That's going to be so much harder to carry now.
What kind of monster are you? You don't understand. They make me understand.
All right. Oh, so she made a deal.
You want to kill me, little girl?
I want to join your crew.
They're like, what?
I killed your mother. And now, you want to come work for me.
Maybe the money's to free the people.
Told Arlong I'd work for him on one condition. That he let me buy back Cocoa Village.
There you go.
100 million. That would take a lifetime.
I have the money.
You know, you could take that and invest it in other property, move all the people to another place.
Yeah, but what's gonna make him keep his word?
Not a goddamn thing.
Nami, I'm your sister. Why didn't
I couldn't lose you too. Or anyone else.
This makes way more sense of her behavior.
That's obviously been stolen. By the authority of the Marines and the world government, I'm going to have to confiscate it.
I want to pull out your whiskers.
100 million berry. And where would you get that much money?
How did he know how much it was?
How did you know it was 100?
Because someone told him.
I know, Achara. That's the question she's asking. I'm asking the same thing. Like this. He just gave it away.
You can't do this. You can't do this!
How far away are Luffy and all of them?
I know.
Like,
Come
are they
on,
not
guys.
in earshot?
Built our own cities. Now the time has come to restore the natural order of this world.
How fast did they move?
We will teach each and every human their rightful place beneath us. Beneath us.
She gonna put him on blast? Because she's obviously not chasing the cops, the
No.
Marines.
Well, the Marines will come back here, won't they? Or did they leave?
What you looking at?
Oh.
Oh no. Ew, don't
That's
do
all right.
that.
It's
Don't-
all right. We can get you a new tattoo.
Just put a straw hat on it.
Yeah. Oh my God! No! Ah! Oh no!
You're gonna have to go to the hospital.
It's okay. We'll make you a
Those,
new one.
those kinds of cuts are serious.
I told you to get the hell out of here.
You did.
Friends don't leave friends. Aww.
Of course I will!
Okay. Oh, they're all here.
Let's go. All right.
Go team.
What's that? They're attacking the village.
Oh, man. Of course.
I mean, of course.
I mean, of course they would end it there. Of course.
Of course they will. Of course they will. I thought that third one's a bit much, but I like that moment.
Yeah. No, that was sweet. Him giving his hat to her as well. That was nice. It was something of great importance to him, and he's sharing it with her. Like, you know, imparting strength. I don't know. There's a lot of things going on there, but dang, everyone's got like these super tragic backstories.
Everyone's got issues. Yeah.
I know. That's so sad though. Like, that's horrific, having to watch your mother or your mother figure die in front of you.
Yeah.
Ugh. I knew, well, I mean, we all knew that there was something more to it, that it couldn't just be that she was, you know, actually
a jerk
on his team. Yeah.
Yeah. I forget when it was in the show, but she had done something that made me go, something happened to her. Something happened to her for her to push people away the way she does, for her to keep the distance the way she does.
No, her acting's been very good in that. Like, it's so nuanced that you can tell that there's a lot more to what she's actually saying. Because on the surface, she's pushing people away, but it's because she feels like it's too dangerous for them to get close.
Yeah. I saw you getting emotional when the mom was executed, and I wanted to feel the way you felt. You know, during the emotional moments in the show, I'm generally there with you.
Yeah.
But that was a moment I was mad at the mom. I'm like, why'd you open your mouth? Like, she's like, because I'm not gonna lie about I'm proud of my daughters. I'm like, read the room. You know, it's like, this ain't the place, Karen. Like, you gotta read the room. Like,
well, either way, I mean,
she could have easily said, it's the neighbors. They come over here all the time. I don't know. Why are you going to talk about your daughters and put them in danger potentially? Like, that's a...
Well, no, she didn't until they popped out. That's the thing. Like, Nami
by
screwed
saying
it up.
she has daughters.
Oh, that's right.
She's putting them in danger. That's where I disagreed. And I was just like, that's just dumb. I didn't like that part. The action of losing your mom and the effects it has on you, I feel all of that. As someone who's lost a parent, I'm like, I feel all of that. It's fucked. But to like have her executed in front of you, that's even worse, right?
Yeah.
But it's just the way they went about it. I'm like, I understand your objective, but it was a little bit clunky. I don't think she should have said anything. I think that the dude should have said, this is not enough berry. I'm gonna take your life and keep the money. That's when the kids pop out. You don't need to say anything about the.
Well,
you know what
okay,
I mean?
so we don't know if that's how it went down in the anime. Number one.
I'm not talking about the anime. Just here.
Okay.
Just
number two, I think that they established that the mom was all about telling the truth, right? Because when Nami stole the book and she lied, her mom made her go back to the guy, return it to him, and apologize. So from that, we know that her character is someone who believes in telling the truth. I mean, even though she hid the children.
That's weak.
In a way, yeah, I know. I'm grasping at straws here.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, they tried.
Yeah.
Is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Overall, though, like the reveal, I liked a lot of what this episode did. Let me just put that out there and make that very clear. I think that they did a lot right, and they gave me some of the biggest laughs in it. Like, I don't know if it was deliberate when Zoro was like, I still don't know about that guy.
That
like that was such a perfect, because they've been setting it up. He's like, why does the cook get to say? You know,
he's
like,
not a cook, he's a waiter. That's the whole thing. He doesn't even give him the benefit of like actually addressing
the reverse,
him
actually.
For the thing.
He said, why does the waiter get to say?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you saying the cook. We can rewind the video. You said cook, I said waiter. He says waiter. So he doesn't give him the benefit of actually calling him by the title that he prefers to be called. He's like, no, he's just a waiter. What's the waiter doing here? Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Either way,
yeah,
he's putting him down. Whatever the semantics are, he's putting him down, right? And he doesn't like him for some reason. He has no real good reason to hold out on him, but it's just hilarious that he does. To the point of like when it's like this emotional moment, and you know he's like, you know, when I cut you down, I just knew you weren't gonna, you know, take me out.
Yeah.
And then that's how I knew about
Sanji.
Sanji. I was gonna say Snazzy. Sanji, and it's like I still don't know about him. It was perfect timing, perfect delivery. And then again, we get to see other layers once more of Luffy and like what he's going through. He's like experiencing other people's experiences, you know, when it's like the reaction he had to hearing about what Nami went through with her sister and everything. It's like, it hit him hard.
He has a lot of empathy.
Yeah, and I really liked seeing that. I thought that was nice. I thought it was cool that Zoro went up there to be his dude and like hear what he has to say. Like, it's cool that they have that bond, that he's decided to, you know, you're my captain, I'm following you and all that stuff. I like that bond. I like Luffy's spirit, you know, that he's going, that he believes so strongly, and he's got such conviction in the people that he has decided are his people.
Yeah.
Including Nami. Despite all the go-aways, he's still there like, no, I love you though. Inside, like, I have
he's
your back.
like, I know what you need, you know? But I do love that we have Sanji on the team now as well, because he seems to be like the only one who can kind of understand girls right now.
Yeah.
You know, because he gets it. He gets that sometimes women or people, you know, sometimes people say something and it's not actually what they mean, or it's not actually what they need in that moment, but they're just, you know, we're all complicated humans. And he gets it.
This episode gave Emily Rudd quite a lot to do.
Yeah.
Emotionally. I guess it was a little bit obvious, but it was nice to find like that, to have that moment where she gets to tell her sister, like, this whole time I've been just trying to save all of you guys.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like in that, she's kind of like Luffy. You know, they're kindred spirits because they're both about protecting their people.
Okay, yes.
You know, like all of that stuff was really interesting as a cool reveal to like reconnect the sisters. Of course, the Marines show up at the wrong time. I was a little bit surprised that I don't know where her staff is.
True.
You know, I was a little bit.
Yeah, what happened to that?
I was a little bit surprised that didn't come up and her fight the Marines, but it needed this dramatic end where she's reconnected with Luffy and all of them. I have like my three persnickety things in this episode.
3.
I've already said one of them, which is the mom. I made light of the one where he goes, of course I will. I was just like, come on. You didn't have to say shit, honestly. Like, the hat on her head was enough. Like, that already said it all. But then when she goes, you don't know anything about me. This is super persnickety, okay? If you want to roast me in the comments for it, I will. You can. Of course you will. But like, when she goes, you don't know anything about me, he goes, I don't. And I'm like, did you need that line? Does he have to say so much? Like, he's got so much going on in his eyes in this episode, in his expression, his demeanor, everything. It's perfect. And then he's got like, then there's words on top of it. I'm like, I actually didn't need that. I think that his silence would have been stronger in that moment. But kind of like what you tell me, it's like less with acting, less is more. And so Achara's my little acting coach. That's why in that moment I was like, I would have crossed that line out in the script.
Right.
You know,
but it's a stylistic thing, probably just to be in keeping with the source material.
So that's another thing I've been wondering this whole episode, like how much of this is directly pulled, because I know based on comments that so much of this is like beat for beat, like straight out of the anime.
Yeah.
Right. And it's just compressed, like 400 episodes or something stupid, right? Compressed down to these 8. What's his name? The fish guy. Forgot his name. She was shouting it like crazy at the end.
Oh, Arlong.
I want to know how much of that backstory is straight from the anime. It's so fascinating that would be in an anime. It's kind of modeled after the Civil War. You know, it's like the idea that he was enslaved and...
Yeah. That was a parallel that I was like, oh, that's really interesting. That's really cool, though. That is something that's quite interesting that they've done here, which is like, I mean, obviously they've cast an actor in that role who is black, right? But I'm not sure if all of the fish people are black actors, but it doesn't really matter. But the idea is there, where it's like there are people that have been oppressed, that have been enslaved, and they're fighting back. They're not fighting back in the right way because they're just going around and terrorizing other people.
Sure. It's just interesting what they're drawing upon. It feels like such an obvious parallel.
Yeah.
Like, it's on the nose, you know? And so I'm like, okay, is that pulled straight from the anime? It's not that it's outside the realm of possibilities, because I was just out of curiosity, I was looking up the ethnicities of the characters in the animation according to the guy who created this whole thing. And he's like, they are worldly characters. They're supposed to be from around the world, and Luffy is supposed to be Brazilian. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. That's pretty cool. Wouldn't have expected that. With that in mind, it makes me really wonder what of this is pulled from the anime for Arlong. You know?
It does just kind of make his character a little bit more well-rounded. you know, because you can kind of understand where he's coming from and why he believes in the things that he does, because in his experience, humans are evil, you know, humans have oppressed his people, and so he's just kind of fighting back and trying to reclaim what he truly believes.
Why does his name always fall out of my head? The guy who created The Social Network and Molly's Game,
Sorkin.
Aaron Sorkin. You watched me watch his video the other day, and his whole thing when it comes to writing villains is they are not allowed to see themselves, and the writer cannot see them as a villain. Writing from that character's perspective, they are making their case before God why they are justified in their position.
Right. I mean, as people, even if like you're seen from the outside as like that person is a bad person, you're always the hero in your own story.
Yeah. And so Arlong talking about all of his backstory, I'm like, I get where he's coming from.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, it's easy to understand why he is the way he is and why he's exacting his revenge, you know, the way he is.
Mm-hmm.
Because of what he's gone through. And so it's so cool to get that full backstory on the villain in this. I also enjoy the little things in this show. At a cursory glance, I wouldn't have expected it, which is like the scene between the grandpa and Chef Zeff.
Yeah.
Even though I kind of like misinterpreted. I had like 4 hours of sleep, so I apologize. But like I misinterpreted a moment there. That aside, it was nice to see that dynamic between them. You know, this little...
Like two old heads from opposite sides of the
law.
Yeah,
because at one point, I'm pretty sure Grandpa was chasing Chef Zeff. You're right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And so now they're able to sit and have a meal together, which is breaking bread completely changes the dynamic, right?
Mm-hmm.
And being able to have this story and find like-mindedness in certain areas. You know, it kind of hit the pinnacle of it when Grandpa was like, it makes it all the more, I'm going to paraphrase it, but he's like, it makes it all the more tasty when you have to fight for it. The hard work makes it more tasty, I guess is the easiest way to put it. That whole conversation was cool. I could have gone with another minute or two of that. Like, it was just nice.
No, I also like the stuff that Zeff was saying about, you know, it's our time is done. You know, it's a time of the younger generation to take it forward. And it's interesting, like you have two guys who are from the same generation, and one guy is like, listen, man, like we have to retire and it's not our time anymore. Let the kids do their thing. And then meanwhile, Grandpa Garp is just like, nah.
I feel like that right there is definitely speaking to the Japanese audience.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's like let the new generation do their thing. Go out and like seek their dreams. Stop trying to like impose your dreams.
The old way.
On them. Like let them go and do it.
I guess the cool thing about that is definitely not limited to Japan. That's definitely something like kind of globally we deal with, where you're sort of dealing with these antiquated ideas that worked before maybe, but they don't work necessarily today. Some ideas and some values should stand the test of time because history repeats itself and it will continue to be true 100 years from now, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there are a number of areas that are just constantly molding and reshaping, and you have to allow the next generation to lead.
Yeah, and you also, as a parent as well, as a parent or a grandparent, at some point you have to like allow your kids and just let go of them to go and live their own life. You can't micromanage them anymore because it's their time. You know, so I think there were so many layers to it.
If it falls out of the nest and hits the ground, it wasn't meant to live. It wasn't meant to fly.
it was a failure.
Yeah.
Defective.
That's a defective bird. Who wants a defective bird? Nobody. Just let it go.
Return it to the store.
What a weird direction this went.
Anyway.
Overall, I enjoyed the episode. I thought it was cool.
I'm still like, you might be onto something with the whole, what's his name?
Arlong?
No, the pirate. The pirate that... I've forgotten his name now, even though it came up in the episode.
Arlong.
No, not Arlong. Stop saying Arlong.
I don't know who you're talking
about. It's
about.
not Arlong. It's the pirate who owned the One Piece.
Oh,
Gold Roger, whatever.
Gold Roger, yeah.
Is that his name?
Episode 1.
Yes. Anyhow, I'm still like holding out hope, or I'm still like, maybe there is actually more of a connection between Luffy and him than just like they have similar personalities.
Mm-hmm. But you see how he's chasing Luffy down and like all this leeway he's giving Luffy, he might have been doing the same thing. If there is a relation there, he might have been doing the same thing for Gold Roger, and he just was put in a situation where he could not. To me, it's not outside the realm of possibilities, only because like of the whole Tekken thing. Hayachi Mishima was trying to kill Kazuya. Kazuya's trying to kill Jin. Hayachi and Kazuya are trying to kill Jin. Jin's gonna kill them both. Only he doesn't because they keep having tournaments.
They're all related.
Kazuya is Hayachi is Kazuya's father.
And Kazuya is Jin's father?
Did I say that correctly? Hayachi is Kazuya's father. Kazuya is Jin's father.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Many generations of weird people.
And it stops there, and they just keep having fights. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm Jabby Koi. This is
Achara Kirk.
Peace out.